Thank you guys so much for coming to the show. I'm gonna leave you with this. You guys are a great crowd. If you didn't like the show, though, remember, when life gets you down, make a comforter. I feel like hip-hop used to be a voice for the voiceless, you know? And now it's become, at least in the mainstream, a symbol of misogyny, gay panic, fiscal irresponsibility, you know? So I figure, if you can't beat them, join them. Hitting the club up VIP, I got a fake mustache and a fake ID. I look like Wooly Willy with a really woolly willy. And I bypass the bouncer, pass by an X and a flexing bouncer. Wowzer, look at all of Bo's hoes, looking for a ride on Bo's hoes. And I spot a little Latino, booty so big, call it Oprah's ego. We go do it through it, she says Dios mi amigo. Pull it out, stick it in your mouth and I bust in the back of ya. Swallow, bitch, there's people starving in Africa. Single every single day, do it every single way, make the single lady say, oh, Bo, and if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo, I said, oh, Bo, oh, Bo. You're an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top, but careful cherry, cause I'm the king of pop, 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 pop goes my weasel, now you look like Jackson Pollock's easel. Yeah, my suggestion is you don't blow till you know what congestion is, swallow when you know what digestion is, follow Bo, the only question is, have you been splattered before by the Mad Hatter Matador? Cake batter, nevermore, it don't matter whether you're Spanish, French, Swedish, or Cambodian, I'll slime you so hard you could be on Nickelodeon. Single every single day, do it every single way, make the single lady say. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say. Oh, boy, I say, oh, boy, I say, oh, boy. You think that you can handle me, girl, don't make me laugh. I'd say my junk is bipolar, it'll split you in half. I said it, and if you're lucky, I might just bring you home, and I'll have you going down like you're growing an extra chromosome. And when you grab me, don't grab me by my buns, cause I got a bad case of the runs. I got the runs, I got the runs. Single every single day, do it every single way, make a single lady say, oh, boy, and if I were, oh, so that I were, yeah, and if I were. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I came from the streets with nothing. And I'm making hit records. For my people still living in the streets, still living in poverty, I want to tell you I'm doing this for you. My success is your success. I know you may be thinking, hey, if you really believe that, why don't you use some of your money to help rebuild the neighborhood instead of putting spinning rims on a gold jet ski? And to that I say, uh-oh, chorus is coming up. Single every single day, do it every single way, make the single lady say, oh, boy, and if I were, oh, so that I were, yeah, and if I were. You gotta fume like a tuna, I'll smell you later. I met a fat chick and I fucked her in an elevator. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on so many levels. I said, well, it was wrong on. trying to be funny and stuck in a room. There isn't much more to say about it. Can one be funny when stuck in a room? Being in, trying to get something out of it. Try making faces. Try telling jokes, making little sounds. Oh, I was a kid who was stuck in his room. There isn't much more to say about it when you're a kid and you're stuck in your room. You'll do any old shit to get out of it. Try making faces. Try telling jokes, making little sounds. Well, well, look who's inside again. Went out to look for a reason to hide again. Well, well, buddy, you found it. Now come out with your hands up. We've got you surrounded.
Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried,
If you don't
cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress.
Are you happy?
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been.
This is like fuck you for white old people. Like it's fuck you without any of the rapping. Hello, my friends. How are we today? Hello, Cold. How are we? Welcome to another Rogue Outsider live show. Today we'll be speedrunning all of the endings of No, I'm Not a Human. Look, I didn't spend the whole day thinking about the game because I had shit to do and I did a lot of writing. But I did spend all night last night thinking about the game and I have some conclusions. But we'll get to that in a second. Because first, two things. One, Cold, how are you, my friend? How's your day? How is life in the good old New York City? And I'll fix this as I do it. We're gonna go Chrome. Not this one. This one, yeah. Okay, so I literally saw this on Twitter as I was preparing stream. Is it working? Hello? If I do this, does it work? I don't trust OBS at all anymore. Is it showing the thing? It's not showing the thing. Amazing, beautiful. It's because I'm not showing. There we go. It's because, wait, no, I am showing the thing. Am I not? No, I'm not. Whoops. That's, oh, user error. My bad. Whoopsie. I just got this ad on Twitter right before I clicked go live. I just want you to see it for a second, okay? For 1 second. before we do No, I'm Not a Human. This is a service for a AR, VR goggle headset that lets you transform the world in real time, as they say. This is the example they use in the first second of their app. Why? Why would your first example be something that's gonna get your entire industry regulated? Like, no, it's not beer goggles. Here's porn goggles. Like, why wasn't this the first example? Or this? Why was the first example showing a woman that clearly didn't want to show her skin and give her a fucking bikini without asking? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I thought this was fucking hilarious. It's probably gonna get a lot of people mad, and it's probably gonna get the AI industry regulated. No, that is the point. Absolutely. I just thought they'd be sneakier about it, right? It's one of those things. It's like when people use their VR headsets to jerk off. That's obviously part of the appeal, but they don't advertise that. Because why would you? You can just sell all the other cool things, and then people will naturally figure out that they can do weird shit like this. I think it's just kind of bold and interesting that this is what we open up with. When your head goes to, like, I feel like you would open with this, you know? So it seems harmless and fun. And let people come to their own conclusions. Also, if you think people are cooked already with social media, wait till they actually start seeing cyber demons in the real world with VR goggles. That's when we're really going to be cooked. Some other things I've done today. I watched a lot of stand-up comedy today. I did a lot of writing. But I did look into, we're not going to cover this on stream because there's nothing I can add to it. I'll keep it a buck. This is one of those stories that, like, I have nothing to add. So comment in passing because everybody's talking about it. I did catch up on the Hassan Piker dog story. And holy fuck, what a clusterfuck that was. What an insane clusterfuck of a story that is. If you don't know, Hassan Piker was caught shocking his dog with an electric collar. Now people are claiming, Hassan is claiming that the collar wasn't electric. It was actually just a vibrating collar, and the dog got caught into something in her bed and got hurt. And there's an entire CSI investigation happening on LSF Twitter, trying to find out if the politics streamer is a dog abuser. I'll be honest, it's kind of funny, but I have nothing to add other than it's a very strange situation. I don't know. There's something about the way he reacted when the dog yelped in pain. Oh, Cold, you live such a blessed life. Let me curse it. I'll quickly show the clip so you know the context, so I'm not just gesturing at it. It looks pretty fucking bad. It looks pretty fucking bad. Like, it looks like he shocked the dog. He's claiming he didn't. But can I find the clip really quickly? If I go on Twitter and go Hassan dog. Okay. The good thing about talking about the interesting thing, the really fun thing about talking, Jesus. Let me fix that sentence. My English is better than this. The really funny thing about Hassan Piker discourse is that normally you get, like, a lot of drama, and you also get politics. So you get the worst of every world in the Twitch community. Like, you get the trash of the trash. Okay, this is the clip that's everybody's talking about over the past 2 days. Here's the clip.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
So that's it. People are saying that like when he does
Please
that he
just
reaches over here.
Just stop.
They're saying that he reached over and he shocked the dog, right? That's what they're
Please
saying.
just
That he reaches over here on the arm
just
and the dog gets shocked. Now he's saying that her paw is getting caught into something. Right here. I don't want to hear the dog crying. Actually, nonstop. Let's mute that. I'm not comfortable hearing the pure dog yelp in pain multiple times. But he's saying that her paw got caught somewhere over here. If it did, it doesn't look like that on camera. But what do I know? God, I mean, I got nothing to add. It's a wacky story. It's a wacky story. I mean, it's Hassan Piker, so everybody's going to talk about it because he's like the number 2 biggest streamer on Twitch. And he's a politics streamer, so people are going to have their opinions about that. It kind of looks like he shocked the dog. And the fact that he showed a color that has electric tape on it is not looking good. But again, not only do I not know, I just frankly don't care. And I don't feel like you should either. I just don't care about the situation. The only comment I would have that I can make is that just listening to this part of his show, I've never seen a Hassan stream before, but just listening to this.
All of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please.
This sounds like some miserable ass content. I don't know. Like this sounds very. I've seen clips of Hassan before, and every time I see clips of him, I get the same conclusion that it's like, damn, this is kind of a miserable stream. I get that some people come to Twitch for politics and shit like that. That's not me. I like my entertainment to be entertaining. I wouldn't come to Twitch for content like this. But, I mean, what do I know? Like, the 2 biggest Twitch streamers are Asmongold and Hassan, and they're both politics streamers. So, clearly there's people like that. It's just not for me. That just sounds like a miserable time. I'd rather be doing something else entirely. But yeah, that's the gist of it. People are pretty sure that he shocked his dog. I do not care. Like, I think at best it's just like, is it possible he wants the controversy for attention? Now I've heard of him. It's possible. I feel like if you go for streamers like Asmongold is absolutely baiting, right? When he says things like he wants to dress up like Ash Ketchum and go through ice raids while playing Gotta Catch Them All as they deport people, that's like he's baiting, right? He's like saying that because it's edgy, because it gets attention, and it gets people clicking. I don't think Hassan does that. From what I've seen, I think Hassan's content... No, that's wrong. I think sometimes he does of it. Yeah, wiping his teeth with blood. He has a story of the dead rat that he left over his bed that would work as an alarm clock because the sun would rise and he would like make the organs get disgusting and then he would smell them and wake up. He has a lot of stories like that. There's the one clip of him drinking water for the first time, allegedly, and like chasing it with Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper because water tasted bad. I feel like every clip of Asmongold, like I just don't take it seriously when I see a clip of Asmongold, which probably shouldn't be good because he says some pretty heinous shit. But I just don't take anything I hear from Asmon seriously because it's like it seems like he's baiting. Hassan, though, he does some shit that's baiting. What is this? Who's DMing me in Discord? There's some shit he does that seems like baiting. Like normally when he says shit like America deserved 9/11, like he's like shit like that's baiting, right? Things like this though, this dog situation, it just feels like it's one of 2 things, right? If he shocked the dog, that's just he's a sociopath. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody that cares less about animals than I do. I do not really give that much of a shit about animals. I think they're cute, but the moment one is not in front of me, it just doesn't compute. They don't exist anymore. They're not part of the world. They're NPCs that exist, should look cute. But even I am gonna tell you that like shocking your dog to the point that she's yelping is kind of psychotic, especially because she's just leaving her bed. So that's one of the there's one or 2 things, right? One, he shocked his dog because he's a psycho, or 2, his dog got caught in the bed and she yelped for pain and he did not give a shit. He did not care that his dog was hurt. He just kept on streaming, which, hey man, if you gotta be number 2 of the game, okay, if you can be the number 2 live streamer on the platform, I guess you gotta be cold like that. You know what I mean? You gotta take your lumps. There's another thing I want to investigate. I think I'm gonna investigate it next week, depending on how the schedule's looking. I think next week the schedule is gonna be a lot more manageable because of Thanksgiving and the holidays helping me recenter the schedule. Apparently, there's been a Twitch update, and they're not counting lurkers as viewers in chat. And I know that because I can see from my end that I have at least 3 viewers minimum, but it only counts 1, which is the person talking in chat, cold. So I don't know how true it is. Like, a lot of people are saying that, like, Twitch is not counting lurkers anymore. And, like, I've definitely seen it on my end where I'll have people that I know are in chat because, like, for example, last time Chemo was here and he just changed the stream info, but he wasn't chatting because he doesn't want to get spoiled or know I'm not a human. Twitch didn't count him as a viewer. Some people are having some Chrome extensions that show the actual viewership numbers. And also, I've noticed that when I get my email saying, like, how the stream did, like, I'll have a stream that on my end shows 3 average viewers for, like, the entire stream. But when the email comes out, so for example, yesterday, right? I think yesterday it said it was a 3 average viewer stream because it was me, Cold, Cloud, and Kenobi, and then Taz showed up. But on the email I got from Twitch, I had a 4.1 average, which is 1 more, with a 7 viewer max. And on my end, it never showed 7 viewers at any point. So there's definitely something they've done on the way they are counting viewers. I just need more information because I'm not sure if I believe the things I'm reading right now. I need to do a deeper dive on it. Also, again, I plan on doing more YouTube content. I took a break from YouTube because my weekends have been a mess. I'm hoping I get to do more YouTube content, explore stuff like this because I think that's interesting content. I've been struggling a bit in finding the voice of what I want my YouTube content to be. At first, I thought it was just going to be highlights. I like doing the Myling game section so much that I feel like 2 or 3 times a week, that's going to be an stream dedicated to that, to do that kind of content. But I need to think about it more. I'm still kind of finding my voice as a YouTuber at least. The Twitch part is easy because, like, the chat's good and I'm always hanging out. But I feel like the YouTube needs a little bit more editorializing. So I need to, like, think about it. People pay attention to weird, often self-destructive things. I once heard about a guy that ate fast food every day on stream, and people watched him for some reason. Yeah, I think you're talking about Nicocado Avocado, right? He played the biggest Uno reverse on the internet, though, because he did that. So Nicocado, that guy's actually kind of, like, again, if I'm remembering right, that guy was kind of brilliant because, yeah, you're right. He ate, like, industrious amounts of fast food for, like, a couple of years. And, like, you could see him, like, getting fatter and getting closer to, like, essentially dying. But at some point, he stopped doing the fast food. And he, like, fasted and, like, did a diet and worked out. But he didn't post about it. And he kept posting videos of when he was fat because he had so much content backlogged. And then at one point, he just dropped a video super thin and said, "Get fucked, nerds. I knew what I was doing was sick, but I was making a lot of money doing it." Yeah, also, fuck, Cold, actually. Oh, man, okay, I really want to hop into No, I'm Not a Human, but you just reminded me of another thing. Holy fuck. Twitch streamer gives birth. I don't know if you guys saw this. So, Fandy, I'm saying her name as if I know who she is. I don't know if, I'm not going to talk about Fandy more than this story because I don't know anything about Fandy. But Fandy, on your point, Cold, she gave birth live on Twitch.tv.
Hey guys, my baby's coming out of there soon. Okay? I got a baby delivery service. Maybe just get the hell out of this thing already. I've been waiting for her for a long time.
Bro, his wife is over here. Her water broke. She's in pain. And little bro is over here doing, like, bad crowd work jokes.
Get the hell out already.
Also, the CEO of Twitch. I might mute this. I don't like these noises. I haven't seen this clip. I only read the story. Now that's some viral content. True. It's giorno. The chat on the background. Was that? No, that's. I thought it was Austin show for a second. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I was about to make a really dumb comment right now. But the only reason why I can make a really dumb comment is because you're streaming your birth. Like, she's going... Like, this is probably normal. Look, I don't have kids, obviously. So this is probably pretty normal. This is probably something that happens in every birthing situation. Let's go with that word. But, like, homeboy just fucking shaking ass back here as she's laying down. It's kind of a funny image.
A friendly shot.
Amy would do a shot if she could. I know that girl.
One shot won't hurt me. 2 shots probably not.
Okay, she can't do a shot, you can't do a shot.
A lot of things she can't do, I can do. She just said I can do one. What the?
And she says,
Again, his wife is, like, in pain giving birth, and he's trying new material. Here, you know you have a real comic. He doesn't turn off. He's always doing it. He's always testing new shit out. No one is safe. Yeah, look, I've seen some people defending this. It's this is just strange. This is, to me, this is gonna be like. Look, I'll quickly get into the moral cuck reasons. I think it's unfair to the kid. Look, I'll keep it a buck. I think it's like, if this kid ever gets any sort of career, like I really hope, I really hope that this baby does not have an online presence. But the fact that the birth was streamed makes me doubt that. But I really hope the baby doesn't have an online presence, because that is fucking awful if that kid does. Because now you have this moment of your mom having her ass shook by her partner as you're coming out. And there's nothing else. Like, you didn't have a choice. You're just in there that now. You're forever now that one baby that got live streamed. And here's the thing, maybe it's a good thing for them. Maybe they make that work. Maybe they don't give a shit. Maybe it ruins their life. They just didn't have a choice in participate or not. Other than that, I've seen creators I like defending this. I've seen people like Hutch defend this, saying that, like, oh, it's no different than whatever. Look, there's some things that, like, maybe I'm being cringe and I'm being like, it's just common sense. But, like, it's just common sense. I don't feel like you should live stream your birth, right? I feel like there's some things that should remain between 4 walls and the individuals. I feel like intimate moments like that should not be live streamed. This takes the, like, live streaming my breakup, right? I don't think it's the same kind of content, but, like, it's the same. No, actually, no, I am saying it's the same kind of content, but on a different lane. Like, this takes, like, live streaming my birth and, like, live streaming my breakup. It's like, it's some level of intimacy that I don't think you should have with your audience. I'm sorry. Like, you just shouldn't have this level of intimacy with your audience. I don't know what to tell you. It's just bad. It's not good for anybody involved. It's not good for you as a creator. It's not good for the audience members. It's just bad. Anyway, I think it's time for some. No, I am not a human. How did Chemo find this game on the directory? Here's how I know. Bro, there's a lot of people watching this game. I didn't know this game was bombing like this. Holy shit. I thought I was the only streamer. There's 3,000 people streaming it and like 2,000 watching it. I thought I was the only streamer playing this game. So, okay. Let's talk about some interesting stuff now. No, I'm not a human, because I've been thinking about this game a lot. I have some theories. So, I think, from what I've seen, that either I'm really, like, unlucky and I always got the cat lady to be a visitor, or some characters are confirmed visitors. And I think they are, because there are some characters who looked physically different. That lady that I killed the first time was a visitor both times. The cat lady was a visitor every time. They both like have hunchbacks. I've noticed that. They both have weird skin and lack of memory, like the big visitor guy that kills me has. So I don't know if it's an infection thing and they are infecting people, or where is it? Oh, there's such a bunch of things. Where's the fucking? Okay, no, I'm not here. There it is. Is the game showing up? It should be showing up now. It is. Weird skin equals bad. True and based. Welcome, Cloud. How are you, my friend? You missed us. We just watched a birth live on Twitch.tv. We just watched someone being bad. You can clip it. Look, you guys are missing the chance of getting me to donate money to the funniest charities in the world. You guys need to, like, I'm probably going to clip these myself, but I want to remind all of you that whatever clip wins the clip award for Outsider of the Year, outside clip of the year, is going to get $50 in charity money, 50 Canadian, to be clear, charity money from me. So get your clips in so you can donate money to charity with me. Yeah, we just saw I'm not going to bring it back up, but we just saw Fandy. We just saw old Fandy give birth to her kid on stream. Amazing times. Yeah, so my theories are these. There's definitely some people that are visitors. I'm not sure if the others are getting infected. And they... I'm still not... It's not... No, it can be. So some people... Cold, there was a beautiful way. There was a beautiful way of censoring that. Holy shit. Oh yeah, Cloud, you also missed us looking at the VR goggles that make you see people in bikinis. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I feel like some people either are... I feel like some people always are outsiders, and I think that's going to be the second lady, because she was both times, the cat lady, absolutely, and I think the redhead, because the redhead is weird. I think she's also always an outsider, a visitor, an outsider. Whoops. Self-report. A visitor. Other than that, I don't have much clue of what else is going on. The coat lady. The coat lady might always be a visitor too, because she's always cold. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I feel like I figured out how to get one of the endings. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the digging ending that I didn't get last time because I fucked up. And after that, we'll figure out what other endings we can do. I kind of want to figure out whatever the fuck the mushroom ending is. I don't know if they're tied together or not. But we'll see. So it's not RNG? So I don't know. So there's some characters that to me is clear, like the cat lady. It's clear that she's always a visitor. It's clear to me she's always a visitor. But other characters at some point were visitors and some point weren't visitors. So either they're getting infected somehow or it is RNG. Also. I do not trust teeth as a sign. I think teeth is a red herring. I think teeth are a red herring. Because if teeth is a sign of being a visitor, they could just rip the teeth out. It makes no sense that they just wouldn't rip it out. So I don't believe teeth being a sign. I think the photo is the best sign. I don't know. That's just like something Cold mentioned last stream that I think there's some value to. Because there's the spores thing, right? There is the armpit spore. Oh, let me turn off the lights. All right. Okay, now it's spooky. They could be infected. They could praise the cats. They could be infected. It just takes time to take effect. They later react. It could, but like remember there was the cheery guy on the first run. He was a visitor from the drop. He was a visitor on day one. And the second time he wasn't a visitor, and I killed him. Right when we were doing the trial and error by just killing people and seeing what happened. So it could be, but it also I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. I promise you it's very... man, I gotta change this camera. Because this camera makes it look like it's really lit in here. It's very not lit in here. But, well, you guys just gotta believe me on that one. Okay, the neighbor comes in. I mean, the neighbor is obviously always a human because he always dies. So we're gonna do the bald guy ending this time, okay? That's the idea. I'm not gonna fuck up the dialogue with the school shooter. God. Okay, I have an issue. I don't know, Cloud. You wear glasses, right? I have a question for you regarding glass usage. I'm getting discomfort wearing glasses now. I don't know if it's my headphones pressing them against my earlobe, but like, oh, this is annoying. You're right, Cold. You're right. So the cultist guys, they said my house was special. The visitor implied my house was special. The lady with the tarot said my house was special. The priest said my house would do. The egghead guy. There's something about this house. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, Kimo, welcome to chat. I'm not sure. Dude, I'm still not sure. We're going for all the endings now because I feel like I don't know if I call this a scary game. I've definitely gotten scared a few times, but that just might be because I'm a pussy. We're going for the endings now because, like, mechanically, this game is kind of fascinating. Like this, I'm intrigued about how. I'm intrigued about whatever the guy behind the curtain is doing to make this game work. You know, that's what. This is probably the last time. No, yeah, I know you want to play, so I'm not gonna spoil it. This is probably the last day we're gonna play this game. I think tomorrow we're gonna move to something new. Tomorrow we're either gonna do Baldur's Gate or I'm gonna play a new game. We'll see. Tomorrow, no, we're not. 'Cause tomorrow's an early stream, so we're not gonna play Baldur's Gate. We're gonna play something else. It's uncomfortable, Kimo. The dialogue is weirdly written, and it's kind of clunky. Like, I don't feel like, other than some parts, I don't feel like it's very scary. But, like, how do I say it? What's a good example of a game to compare this to without spoiling? Okay. No, it's not what I'm trying to say. Okay, Kimo, do you remember when I talked about Danganronpa? And I said it'd be really cool if Danganronpa had, like, multiple choices. Oh, like if Danganronpa had reactivity and, like, you could befriend people and that would change who the killer is, that would change what the scenario is, add some RNG so there's more endings, you know? So, like, remember when I said, like, what I wanted Danganronpa to be an actual game? Yeah. So this is what this game feels like. There's a cast of characters. It feels like I get the impression that it's randomized if they're visitors or not. And then you can act with them in different ways. And through that, you can find other endings to the story. And this is what fascinates me about this game. Because, let me go to the menu. I'm not going to show you the endings, don't worry. But over here, you can see all the endings of the game. There's 10. And it clearly wants you to unlock them and do them. So I'm really fascinated about this idea of, like, who do I have to... Oh, fuck, I fucked up. I did quit without saving. Oh, like, who do I have to talk to get to a certain path, right? And then trying to, like, this feels like it's the kind of game, and also that some dialogue implies this. This is the kind of game that wants you to play multiple times to figure out the entire mystery. And this is... I love that kind of story. It's for me, it's fascinating. So that's the whole thing. Mr. Rogers is definitely unsettling for sure. I agree with Cloud. He is scary. The few scares I got out of this game was Mr. Rogers for sure. Nothing else did scare me though. But then the game is very mechanically heavy. Am I just numb? No, Cold. You live in New York City. This is your day to day. That's why. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Especially because I feel like two of the endings that I'm trying to unlock now, they move it together. I definitely want to play an actually scary game for the next one though, like an actual scary game, so we can farm clips. This game is really atmospheric and scary for me, but it's also so fascinating that, like, I'm not as scared. I'm, like, interested in finding out the rest of it, you know? I agree with that 100%, Cloud. It's super Courage the Cowardly Dog. That space doesn't scare me. That's the issue. And I've played that space. Okay, you can take your dad away. I've been scared in Phasmo. Can I come in? Yeah, and this guy, by the way, on the 5-6 runs we did, he never was a visitor. He was always a human. But then he also talked about becoming a visitor, which is weird. And okay, I think she's a visitor because of the hunchback and because like the 4 times I've had her, she was a visitor. So there's barely like some consistency with who is visitors and who isn't at times. So she's gonna get killed as soon as possible. I'll agree with that, bearing in mind that we'll never know it was all in Dog's. Yeah! He always yeah, that's true, Cold. I didn't think about that. He is always the first one to go. And like these two, like it's kind of randomized when people arrive, but it's always these two first. I wonder like if this is the okay. So if it's always these two arriving first, and on every run I've done, he was a human, and on every run I've done, she was a visitor. I wonder if this is like kind of like the game telling me that there's like some people that will always be humans and some people that will always be visitors. Because other people, the charming guy was randomized. I agree with that, bearing in mind as well, I never know if all the dogs had crazy imagination. No, it's canon. The dog wasn't crazy. I believe in courage. Okay, so, yeah. So I'm not letting her in because she is a visitor. I'm going with that theory. Because otherwise, the sprites don't give away who's a visitor or not. Oh, him. Was he the guy that predicted the future? Come in. Okay, we're going for endings, so I'm going to be skipping a lot of dialogue, okay? Because we're trying to see the endings. Yep, that's everyone for tonight. For this run, we're going specifically for the future guy ending, the guy that gets the future. So for that ending, we can't be testing people for a little bit. I accepted a tall guy. I'm going to test my theory. Also, I want to get his dialogue done to see the line of him becoming a visitor again. Okay, his teeth are dirty. His teeth are dirty. Let me test you. I've only had him once, so I'm not sure if he's like always a human, always a visitor. See what I mean? This is why I don't trust the teeth, though, right? This is why I don't trust the teeth at all, because like he could be a visitor who just did that. You know what I mean? The teeth are kind of worthless as a sign for me. Oh, we're also gonna order. I don't think we can order cat food yet. Now I know how the radio works. How long ago was Steve predicted to have changed them? What do you mean by how long ago? And what do you mean by how long ago? Okay, this is the game, man. Let's call the food place. Let's call the neighbor. We don't just call the neighbor. Actually, I don't think it's anything calling the neighbor. Again, we're going for a specific ending, so we're going to be doing limited things to burn through if possible. We'll get the coffee for now, and then when we get the cat, we get the cat food. We gotta optimize here. I think the big challenge of getting that ending is surviving the fucking psycho. Should put acquire golden teeth, place them in one's mouth. I doubt we can do overnight. I think that one, it can be done overnight, and two, if you're a visitor, I don't think you work by human rules, right? If you look at Mr. Rogers, I don't think visitors work by human rules. Also, I'm curious about the nightmare we had last night. If that was I think it was a cat food thing, no? Here's a coffee. This guy had every single sign of being a visitor last time. We'll see if he does again. Like, this guy had every single sign, and I don't think he was a visitor. Oh, her. She's the one of the people I think is always a visitor. We'll see. Hey, he's on the clock, hold. He's on the clock, okay? Okay, I like having her rather than him, actually, so I have her in. Okay, yeah, here it is, Cole. To tell the truth, you're in the possession of rare metaphysical space and time here. There's a powerful current positive energy flowing through your house. There's definitely something about this house that's relevant. Already? Okay, we got a visitor, I guess. God, I didn't think he'd be this fast. Oh. This is new. I wish I didn't skip through that. Did you kill the... Oh, it was him again. True. True. And the point of view looked like a cat's point of view. Let's see the teeth. That's perfect white teeth. That's perfect white teeth. The gravedigger's gonna have dirty hands. Is she actually a visitor every time? They're dirty. They're dirty though. They're torn off, but they're dirty. Well. She was a visitor. Okay, she was a visitor. Fuck, is she a visitor every time? This is the first time I got her as a visitor because I got the ghost. What happens if I call FEMA? Yeah, yo. Eyebrows eliminated. Oh! You can just ask them for the signs again. That's good. I wish I knew that a couple days ago. See, if the sign can be eliminated by washing your hands or smoking a cigarette, I feel like it's a worthless sign. No? Is Mr. Rogers going to be here today? Yeah, there he is. No, I'm not alone. Whoa! She's new. Hey, hello. I guess if that's better. Missing fingernails is worth noticing. Yeah, like... But again, the clue is dirt on the fingernails, not missing. And like, if you rip out your fingernails, there's gonna be blood. Hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just needed to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up, and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke. So it's either making deals for a room or sneaking to basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run to total jerks, though. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Come on, Aaron. You even got carpet? Sweet. But the... Whatever. Okay, who else? Oh, him! Okay, so we meet again. I remember, okay. I'm gonna give him the middle again, just because I don't want to change whatever happens. Who wants to see the world with this going on? There's not gonna be any world soon in a little bit, you know? I feel like you see what you can. The cat must enter. Okay, so we need the cat now. We need to get the cat now. Yeah, but that means she's constantly lacking people who've known her long enough to trust her, and she threatened to punch you. Yeah, this called flirting. We love that here. And yeah, I look, lacking people that trust you would be a problem for sure. But... okay, I didn't know I could click the TV multiple times. But I feel like maybe they died. Oh, you're into it? Oh, I'm super into it. Are you kidding me? The fuck is this? Bro. Okay, I let her in. You haven't killed anybody. Yeah, he also gave us the clue that visitors will... okay, he's not a visitor for sure. He gave us the clue. You forgot who the streamer is. Yeah, don't forget for a second what kind of man I am. Okay. I know her teeth suck. I know her teeth suck. Let me see them eyes. Okay, the eyes are brown. No, nobody died. Okay, well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. Are you an orphan? Oh yeah, I grabbed a backpack and a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and these old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. No, I had parents. Since then, I just wandered around, crashed whatever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back and my own damn boss. Are kids safe? Do visitors not fuck with kids? See the eyes. Her eye is red, but not that way. I'm wondering if there's a, like the visitors don't fuck with kids in any way. You know what I mean? For some reason. Okay, Fima's gonna get some people. Okay, who's Fima taking? Oh, I kind of want to. I think she's running from something. That would make sense. That would make sense. God, I didn't want him to take her though. I can't see what the divinations went. Oh, him. Okay. Last time he wasn't a visitor, but again, we're not sure anymore. Oh yeah, you were never a visitor in any run, so we're gonna try to keep you safe, okay? Wait, I gotta kick someone out? I shouldn't have skipped through. Oh, I'll kick whoever's. Who did I kick out? Oh, cat lady's here. Let's go. Ball arena. Oh, okay, we gotta. So interesting. I can't have the priest here if I'm gonna have her. That's an interesting combination of oh, look who's here already. Interesting combination of characters that can't be together. Why can't the... Why? Is it because they occupy the same space? Is that why? Is there nothing else to it? Okay, nobody died. Careless armpits. Okay. Okay. I have the theory. Who got away? Who left? It wasn't you. He's definitely not a visitor at this point. Oh, the other girl. The other girl had to leave so she could be here. That's sad. He died. I killed the visitor. She's a visitor for sure. Okay. This house is emptier than I'd like. This house is much emptier than I'd like. Like, I'll keep it a buck. Yeah, the tips always come in the same order, for sure. Okay, I need to test you. Let's see those eyes. Yeah, it's... Even her dialogue implies that she's a visitor all the time. That's what she wants. Never thought she... I think she's talking about someone... Oh, he had a ghost again. What triggers the ghost? Okay, that's I never had a ghost happen with the same character more than once. What triggers the ghost? God, there's so much I don't know. Okay. We're gonna... I'm gonna just trust. I'm just gonna trust her. Let's drink a beer. Oh no, let's call for food actually. Let's get the cans of cat food. Just if there's a night where I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it or not. Like if there's any nights that I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a visitor or not, I'll use the cat food. That's the plan. We're gonna try to play this smarter today. Yeah, I'm so curious about like what the intended story is here. Okay. I should have pet the cat. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I forgot the female... Oh, who are you going to take? I'm mad. They took the little girl. All I have is the gravedigger again. Fuck. Yeah, but I got one guy in here, okay? Like, he talks about... Like, this is like... To me right now, it's very clear that this is some sort of analogy to climate change. Especially the way he talks about it, like an inevitability. I am not alone. Also, there was a thing about dogs being inside of people. And the wild dogs running around. Okay, the cat's with you. A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far. Okay, here's she again. Here's a new person talking about she. Yeah. He absolutely is that. If I don't let people in, he just ends the run. You cannot halt it. For 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. This time, he didn't say the third line. Okay, so you remember how yesterday, when we were doing this, he said, don't test anybody for 2 days and things will be okay? He didn't say it this time. So here's the plan. I'm not going to test anybody for the next 2 days. And I'm going to keep... Oh, Joe Rogan's here. And I'm going to keep feeding people cat food. I'm not kicking out the gravedigger because I know that he's not... I know for sure that he isn't a visitor. Wait, I'm sorry. Actual Joe Rogan showed up now? What the fuck is this? Whole world's gonna Pete Tong, huh? This ain't society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back? Are you one of those beasts? Raw animals, mate. Keep denying it, and they'll just eat you alive. Won't even leave the bones. This is the new world order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? Never stayed at any one of them for too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. Curious to see how you keep it. Come on in. Go. Good boy? Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. Bruce Willis. Well, because Joe Rogan is a shark. Or are you talking about like one of the Shark Tank guys? Okay, so we cannot test for the next 2 days. He didn't give me the third line though. I don't know why. Last time he absolutely gave me a third line. Okay, we're not testing anybody. We're feeding the cat. We're feeding the cat. Also can see if the nightmare is gonna happen. Praise the cat. You know, my head went politician, but I think mobster's corrector. Holy shit! It's Mayor Eric Adams. Both a mobster and a politician. Hey. Eric Adams is the New York mayor that got caught in corruption cases, right? I'm not. What's the word? I'm not lying about the wrong New York mayor. I don't know. Aren't you a New Yorker? What do you mean you don't know? Yeah, okay, he's one of the corruption guys. Okay, okay. Two kinds of New Yorkers. Okay, city's cordoned off. The info I get from the radio and the info I get from the TV is also different, I've noticed. Sometimes contradictory. I just assume they're all corrupt. Kind of based, if I'm being honest. You're not wrong, if I'm being honest. You're not incorrect. Okay, no nightmare this time, which is interesting. Hey, kitty, kitty. Okay, here's the fucking mushroom guy. I would like to understand this mushroom quest. We'll try one more time. Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of fucked. I forgot to talk to the corruption. I need to remember to talk to the new people to see what happens. Okay. So a mushroom grew. It towered high. To welcome guests. So, do I not take people until he comes back? For the mushroom quest to work. For the mushroom thing to work, do I not take people? We're going to try not taking people. Actually, no. We're going to try one ending, and then we're going to try the other. We're not going to mix both endings together. We're not going to do that, actually. Because I feel like if I don't let people in, I might fuck the other ending. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna order some. So it's just 2 days of no testing. So I'm not gonna order cat food again because I can test people after this. That's the neighbor. Whoops. I might order some energy drinks so I can just do a lot of tests when I'm allowed to test again. So no one showed up after him, though. I think it's just not letting people in. Did anybody ever show up after him? Because, like, it's weird that he shows up and no one else does after. Oh, never mind. Can't order again. Okay, here's the cat food. Here's the cat food. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to eat the mushroom, and we're not going to let anybody in. We're going to talk to Bruce Willis. And then we're not going to talk to anybody. We're not going to let anybody in. What? There's a lot of hair on the back. Have we got a problem? Why do you see people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill, we eat what we kill, we don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, ain't it? But society, they put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. You happy with how things turned out? Nah, bruv. I'm glad some people stopped hiding behind masks for most part, yeah? But the sheep ruin everything. They throw on a wolf's pelt and play pretend. Fake the instincts of proper men. Skulking in the dirt. Ought to come up and have a straight fight, not the scan mouse bollocks. But if you build yourself a pack, yeah? Then you'll learn how to spot the fakes. You think a pack is better than society? And you don't? Back in normal society, you never had spotted one of those sheep. Too much idle banter, too many rules. We really... This is some alpha male bullshit. That's why I am no... Pre-played? I've pre-played the game. Where are my glasses? Holy fuck! Called it. That's why having that alpha is vital. No question, no votes. He says it, you bleeding do it. And alpha don't show weakness. Only then does the pack survive. Simple as. Isn't... I remember reading that this study about the alpha males was fake. Oh, let me eat the mushroom. As in, like... Is he a beta? Look, if he's going house to house, I don't feel like he's the alpha. If he was the alpha, he'd have his own house. We eat the mushroom. Temporarily sends you to the mushroom land. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. So we're going to drink the coffee that I forgot to drink. We're going to drink the beer. I'm running out of beer. Fuck me. We fed the cat. We drank the coffee. Can I go anywhere with this? Okay, so if the mushroom eaten... Okay, let's look at all the rooms, if there's anywhere I can go. Now that I ate the mushroom. Nothing here. Anything here? I wonder if there's something I can go. I like the eating animation style, yeah. For some reason, it has nothing to do with it, but it reminds me of the Monster Hunter eating. The Alpha Wolf's book author corrected her own book. Yeah, that's what I heard. That it wasn't an actual phenomenon between wolves, but it was more that like they just like some wolves were just badass and built different, I guess, and they just assumed that it was a pattern when it was just like there was like one wolf that was kind of cool. I hate this minigame. I hate this so much. Okay, it's about the quarantine zone. Probably wearing sunglasses. Also, I'm surprised they don't interact with each other. Antisocial motherfuckers. Oh, you mean the wolves? Or the people in my home? Okay, I ate the mushroom. If I go back to the basement... Is there anything here? It's not eating the mushroom and digging. Because I tried that last time. Yeah, they're playing a long game of Among Us. Cold said it right. Where's the... Why is the cross interactable, I wonder? There's nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Anything on this room? Okay, got an achievement. Explore the parts of your home. Guess that's my old wife. Guess I never clicked that picture before. Okay. Is it at night? Do I have to try going somewhere at night? I'll try looking at the window after eating the mushroom. There's nothing here. Let me check my drawer. He absolutely is telling me not to let people in. So I can't let anybody in. Let me drink some kombucha just in case I start fucking up. Is there... Can I go to the basement with the mushroom? No. Can I go here? No. Nope. Nope. Sounds like a fucking zombie in there. Who is slipping your love letters? All the ladies that love me. What do you think? Okay, hello. Nobody's coming in. Nope, you're not coming in. Fuck, I kind of wanted to come in, but no, we're testing now. We're doing a test run. Nobody's coming in tonight. Kombucha's a save. Kombucha's just a way of save. Is he a cast member for Breaking Bad? Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not a FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. God damn it. Government mind control, though, through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Okay, you should leave. You're making a mistake. People deserve to know the truth. Fine, I trusted you, and you broke my faith in humanity. Checking for turtles. Oh, him. I get the impression that he's always human, too, because every time I let him in, he was human. No, you keep it. Look, I'm just trying to do the mushroom ending, okay? I can't let anybody in until I see the old man again. True. Okay? This is what got me killed last time. This fucking... Can I call FEMA and talk about this? Because this sign is supposed to be on the TV. Okay, there's no body service anymore. Is there a new mushroom? Good question, Cold. There's no new mushroom. Okay. The mushroom respawned at one point, I remember. Let me call FEMA and ask about the year thing. Because that seemed like some like rogue broadcasting. Wait, do you think the moon landing actually happened? It's kind of cringe. It's clearly fake. It's an Asmongold stream now. Okay. What am I supposed to do with their ears? Ears? Wait. Let me consult with management and I'll get back to you. Please state your question. What am I supposed to do with ears? Ears? Wait. So they don't know either? Okay, who gave me the ear? Okay, if it's not them, who's giving the ear tip? Also, let me order fucking cat food, I guess. Because if I can't... I'm also not going to test anybody until Baldman comes back. So I need more cat food. We need more cat food, unfortunately. We need more cat food. I can't... I'm not going to test Bruce Willis just yet. He might kill somebody, but I'm not going to test him just yet. Oh, fuck. Let me drink a beer. He said 2 days without testing, and 2 days have passed, but I don't want to fuck it up. So just to be safe, I'm going to just wait for him to show up until I start testing again. Old man should show up today, because it's normally 2 days later. Hey, cat. Kitty, kitty, cat. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Because I desperately need people now. Please don't take the gravedigger. I might be fucked. Please, I need the old man show up. 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 I can't let you in. I need the whole man show up. I can't let you in. Okay, he just allowed himself in. He just allowed himself in. Okay, this is the guy that fucked it up last time. He just allowed himself in. What the fuck? Where were you? Oh, where's the fucking old man? No, we're not letting anybody in. We're not letting anybody in. Don't take bribes. Where's the bald old... but I don't know anymore if it's gonna fuck up because the fucking cult just allowed themselves in. I'm mad because I won't be able to test the theory now. Because if he says no, you fucked it up. Bleeding gums. Also, the bald guy hasn't showed up again. Not that I need to test people anymore because I got cat food again. So I know that nobody's gonna be killed. Although I have the suspicion that the 3 cult guys are tied to an ending. And because of that, they're always gonna be human. I think they're tied to an ending. I'm also running out of beer. That's bad. Praise the cat. Absolutely praise the cat. Please have the old man show up. Okay, he's here. Okay, I fucked it up. I don't know if it was the guys coming in. Okay. Who are you? I don't like her. She gives me cat lady vibes because of her face. You should leave. Okay. Was I right? Oh, refuse entry to aggressive tenants. Okay, I guess she was evil. I don't feel anything. Not alone. Can the bald guy come back? Oh, there you are. The Mushroom Man. But now something's wrong. Could it be the Mushroom Man? Okay, we can dig again. But digging is gonna take all of our energy. He does look worse. He does look worse. Okay. Oh, him. Okay, he can come in. Who are you? Oh, we had her last night as well. Come on in. Okay. So we gotta dig. Now we gotta dig. We unlock the dig path. I also wonder, look, if we fuck this up, I'm gonna try to do a survive playthrough. Because I feel like there's a way to survive the encounters. I want to know how far you can take this story. Okay, we've seen this one. The mushroom man. Something is wrong with the mushroom man. What could that be? We're gonna give him cat food. Because, oh, the coffee effect that I drank. I lost it. Does coffee only last a couple of days? What the fuck? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's dig. A digging brings me to 0. But it doesn't take all of it. I wonder if I can talk to people and test them. Oh, I can't show my fingers anymore. My fingers are dirty. Gotta remember that. Can I clean them? I can't. Okay. Maybe I need energy. Okay. I'm gonna drink a kombucha. Just to save here. Kombucha as a save is a very specific choice, too. Okay, let's see what happens. If it was anything like last time, we should have the school shooter show up tonight. We just can't answer him with the wrong question. Oh, God. Yeah, they think more people. Okay. They took the fat guy, and I don't even remember who you are. The grave... Look, the grave digger was taken to fuck. They're still alive. No, what? When did they die? When did they die? How do you spot a visitor? Okay. I can't show my teeth. I can't show my... I'll show my eyes. I'll show the photo. I'll show my eyes. There we go. I did, but then he said, fuck you, they're going in anyway. Okay, get out of here. Okay, we survived him, which is good. Okay, no one's coming tonight. I tried turning them away, but he just said, fuck you, and you don't get a choice. Which is what got me really mad. Because I don't know now if the mushroom ending got fucked because of them. There are also two crises happening here. One is the sun. What do I even have? Do I have anybody? Yeah, I have the... Okay, we gotta test you, lady. And I gotta check if I can wash my hands. We just have the babushka? All we have is babushkat? All we have is samaing? Oh, no. Let me wash my hands. Okay, they're supposed to be dirty from the digging. Can I order... Shit. I might want to order cigarettes so I get my teeth fucked. Because I feel like that guy's going to be a problem if I want to stay alive for a long time. Where is... Okay, let's do one test on her. City born I am, dearie. I mean, now we cottage in the country, you know. So I could myself down on a bench most days. I could feel. Why is she Italian? I could feel a bit of life there, you see. And now there's nothing here. But when this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you fly when everybody's around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell, and there's always some poor soul lying there, covered with cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped to the roof, looking for a place where there's still stories to hear and life to feel. And look here, face led me straight to your door, dearie. Now, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like this... I like the photo. We'll do the photo. If anyone's 3 kobolds in disguise as her... Yeah, she has the build! Yeah, well, the photo's safe. Leave her alone. Photo's safe. We continue digging. Finding where the cursor needs to go is rough. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? This is a lot deeper than I thought it would go. Okay, if it's anything like comedy, it's gonna be 3 digs to get where we need to go. I'm so triggered by this note. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Do I need the tall guy? Under 3 of apple, can you rest? She'll feed you for sweet fruits bed. Do I need to keep? Or find something, I don't know. Howdy. Give me the cigarettes. Okay. This is where this is where we got fucked last time. Let's try to pick a dialogue where he doesn't kill me. What do you mean? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I'm all alone now? No, I'm not alone. Okay, he's gonna kill me. Was she a okay. Was she a visitor? Was she a visitor? Okay. 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 What the fuck? Okay. We are... Fuck the basement. We're gonna try to survive as much as we can. That's the plan now. We're gonna try to see how far we can survive. That's a new plan. Fuck. Okay. We got another 2 hours. Okay. Give me 5 minutes to use the washroom. In 5 minutes, use the washroom. And then we're going to see how far we can survive. I was muted. Thank you for the heads up. I was absolutely muted. Okay, I think we still have the cat in. We're gonna still kind of do the basement ending because I feel like I feel like I can let people win because there's no way. Because FEMA is gonna be taking people away. It's if it's randomized, there's no way to know who's a visitor. Other than the ones I'm sure are always visitors. There's no way to know who's gonna be a visitor or not. So like, was the preacher a visitor? Was that why? We're gonna be letting a lot of people in, and we're gonna try maximizing survivors and see what happens. Okay. The goal right now is to maximize the number of survivors. Okay. Take him. Get him out of here. You're not a visitor, are you? Come in. Okay. I want to see what his deal is, too. Okay, we're not gonna let you in. The tall man we trust? Yeah, I feel like he's always gonna be human. That's my theory. Okay, here he is. You can come in. And tall man we trust, absolutely. If you're above 6 foot, you're trustworthy. I don't make the rules. You're too far away from hell. Let me get the... Okay. I'm gonna order something immediately. What should I order first to increase survivability? Probably the coffee, but not drink it yet. Drink it the day before I do tests. Whoops. Yeah, one can of coffee. Let's get the energy drinks first, actually. Because if they work the way I think they... Bro, you know what we can do with the energy drinks? I just figured something out. If the energy drinks restore energy, as the name implies, we can dig 3 times in one day. Yeah, exactly. We can just dig more. Look, I cannot do worse than Vladimir Putin. Am I right? Could not be worse. Let's do some tests on homeboy over here. Alright, yep. No, I'm not checking myself. Screw this. Okay, buddy. Let's see those teeth. Okay. Perfectly white, but gone. He seems competent, just corrupt. No? Well, some would argue that corruption is a high sign of incompetence in running of a government. But I think even beyond that, like... I guess it depends on the definition of competent, right? Because on one hand, yes, he is has the largest landmass of a country, which is probably hard to negotiate. Why am I saying negotiate? Probably hard to run. But also, he is not able to take over a country that is like 1/10 of its size, with 1/10 of its army. Yeah, he's yellow again. Okay. Leave alone. That's the thing about competence. I don't feel like anybody is like... I feel like competence as a trait is overstated. I don't think anybody is fully competent. I feel like at times... At certain things, people can be competent, right? Like, I can be a competent lifter, right? I'm very competent in doing workouts, lifting weights, using gymnastic rings. 'Cause I've done a lot of working out. But I'm not a competent live streamer, right? I've heard shorts defending Russia for invading. I've heard shorts defending Russia for invading. It's interesting. Apparently, things about joining NATO played a part. It depends. That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing of any political conflict you'll ever see. When it comes to justification of violent action, if you go back far enough, you always find a solution. You will always find some sort of justification if you go back far enough. So yes, there is a real argument that Ukraine joining NATO pushed Russia to invade. There is that argument. But then there is the argument, if you go back farther enough, that Ukraine only wanted to join NATO because Russia took Crimea in 2014. So Ukraine was justified in joining NATO because they lost Crimea to Russia before they joined NATO. So they wanted something to protect the rest of the country. But then if you go even farther than that, you're going to see arguments that Russia was justified in taking Crimea because, one, Crimea was a part of Russia that I think got sold under... I think Gorbachev either sold it under shaky circumstances. I don't remember the context of it all, so I'm not going to say it. But the other thing is that there's an argument that the Russian side would make that the last Ukrainian president before Zelensky was ousted by the CIA. That's the Russian argument. I don't know how true that is. That the last Ukrainian president who was pro-Russian was ousted, and they installed a quote-unquote puppet in Zelensky. So Russia is trying to save Ukraine by taking Crimea. So if you go back farther, everyone kind of has justification, which is the messy part with anything historical. Crimea, it's with a... Yeah, it's okay, yeah. Yes, there was a promise. So there was a promise from, I think, Reagan that the NATO line wouldn't move an inch east. But it moved already, right? Because Finland is now part of NATO. Poland, that wasn't a part of NATO back then, is a part of NATO now. So, like, yeah, the promise was broken, but it was broken a long time ago. Yeah, so in 2014, Russia held an election in Crimea about leaving Ukraine. The Russian would say that the election was the Ukrainian people asking to leave Ukraine for Russia. The Ukrainian people would tell that the election was done at gunpoint and they were coerced. Because, like, Russia rolled in an army into Crimea before. Because Crimea is a very important port to that area of the world. Question, though, why does the president of the U.S. have so much say in who can and can't join NATO? They're across the world. Because they have the biggest army. That's kind of like... Sorry, 1 second. Hello, my friend. I am live on twitch.tv right now. Can I call you back in, like, an hour and a half? He just hung up. Holy shit. Didn't even answer. He just hung up. Holy shit. Question. Why does the president of the U.S. have so much say? There's two reasons for that. It's one, because the U.S. Army is the biggest army in the world. The second biggest army in the world is the U.S. Navy. So the U.S. has the biggest stick to shove around. And two, I think, now don't quote me on that, most of NATO's funding and military prowess is just the U.S. military. Canada, Europe doesn't provide as much financial and military support to fund NATO as the U.S. does. So it's kind of like, you know when you're ordering Pizza Hut and like there's a guy that's paying for everybody, but paying for most of it, and the guy who's just getting the pizza for free goes, hey, can I got some wings too? And the guy that pays all the money goes, actually, no, you can't because it's my money. I think that's the situation of why the U.S. has so much say in who can and can't join NATO. I'll say this. This is my pipe dream. Yeah. To your point, and this is kind of my pipe dream, I think the perfect world has Russia as a part of NATO. Maybe this is just me being insane and not knowing anything about geopolitics, which I don't. I never studied geopolitics, so I'm not going to argue that I have. But I feel like the way NATO is structured, from what I know, just like having Russia as a member of NATO would solve a lot of issues, because then they just can't invade anybody and nobody can invade them. Like if NATO is working as it should, you probably should want Russia to be a part of it. Like if NATO is to function the way people in the US say it's to function, which is kind of what I believe, then it's good for the world for Russia to join. That's my take. Because then you can do shit. Come on in. Yeah, and there's also like there's a lot of like weird things. Like for example, Turkey's a part of NATO, right? Turkey's a part of NATO. Turkey's like the second biggest military in NATO, essentially, after the U.S., and they're a big Middle Eastern power. That gives them a lot of maneuvers, right? The Among Us guy again. Like Turkey was fucking with Syria when he probably shouldn't have. Turkey was fucking with the Kurds when he probably shouldn't have. Turkey was fucking with, was it Israel or Iran? With one of the two where he shouldn't have. And being like the second biggest army in NATO gave him cover, which is why a lot of people would argue why Russia shouldn't be in NATO. But then again, I don't think Turkey got away with all their shit. Okay, come on in. But again, I don't know if Russia wants to be a part of NATO. I don't know if that's something Putin's Russia is interested in. Because if Russia is part of NATO, then they cannot invade any countries like they seem like they want to, right? They can't invade... Okay, Okay. Is there an RNG aspect to this? Because like none of the people that I let in... Why is it always him? Is he killing himself? Is he killing... Oh, it's an insanely good... Or did you... Either you or the visitor. Either he's the visitor and I just didn't have the sign for it. Or I'm fucked when it comes to keeping people alive. Skip that again, dumb. Yeah, I'm not sure if Russia not being part of NATO is a Russia choice or a NATO choice. That's something I wouldn't be able to tell you. But yeah, I think in a perfect world. Clean nails. We're not sure they're killing each other. But like I think it's kind of unless like one of these guys is a confirmed. She wasn't a visitor when I killed her last time. Like maybe he's a confirmed visitor? I'm wondering if confirmed visitors always kill on the first night. Let's see those teeth. His teeth are not perfect. Fuck! This is bad. Let me just reply. Let me just do something real quick. 1 second. I just need to reply to the person that called me. Hey, sorry, I can call back after stream. Press the stream. Same problemas, bro. Okay. Google says, as of October 2025, Russia is not attempting to join NATO. I would assume so. And consider the alliance a major threat. Yes, relations between Russia and NATO have been hostile since 2014 and are their lowest points since the Cold War. Yeah, I feel like... So, by NATO law, neither Russia nor Ukraine is allowed to join because NATO does not permit a country to join while at an open war. I think it's an attempt to like not, well, this would be a terrible way of wording it, but I think it's an attempt not to farm Article 5 because Article 5 is the thing where like if one member state of NATO is invaded, they all gotta defend. So if you join while you're invaded, are you just like asking people to join? So by definition, neither Ukraine nor Russia could join. Because they're in open conflict with each other. Likewise, I don't think Israel is part of NATO. But Israel, for example, what happens if I sleep? No. Okay. I can't. Yeah, I think Israel, for example, wouldn't be able to join NATO because of the open conflict with Iran. And okay, you guys can come in. Okay, let the cat in. We gotta farm the drinks. I wonder if it's a combination of the mushroom and the digging. Thank you, Google. Someone died tonight. Who's okay? Someone here is a fucking visitor killing people. Either of you died. It's. Who was here? I never remember who was here. It's probably her. She's probably the visitor. They haven't tested her yet. See those eyes? Yeah, she's the visitor. That explains it. Yep, she was a visitor. Fuck. So she's the one who killed the tall guy. He didn't kill himself. She killed the tall guy. How would I know? She wasn't a visitor last time. How would I know to avoid him dying? What's the, like, mechanically, how would I do that? Let's test some people. Lots of people with TikTok. I love how you type that like it's a Tic Tac. TikTok are angry at Israel. Yeah, lots of people on the internet are angry at Israel. I feel like right now, I feel like if you want to be safe right now, you're angry at Israel. Like, politically speaking, it's a safe option to have. But I mean, yeah, they are killing babies, so what the fuck? Ah, I fucked up. Hear her out. Okay. Yeah, it's a safe option right now, but like if you want to have a good rep on the internet, is to say fuck Israel. I'll just be honest with you. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I do not know a fraction of the history needed to even attempt talking about the Israel-Palestine conflict. I'm going to tell you the obvious what I think. I think killing babies is bad, independent if they're Israelis or Palestinians. I think raping people is bad. I think breaking into their homes and killing them is bad. That goes for anybody and everybody, okay? That's as far as I'm going to go in that discourse. I'll talk about Russia all you want, but not that one. Especially as a Jew, you know? That's as much as I'm going to say on it. I can't believe the fortune teller was a fucking visitor. My Russian presidential advisor. Dude, when I'm running Russia, on my platform of 6 foot and above only. Oh, I hate FEMA. I hate FEMA so fucking much. I hate these fucking cucks. They took one of the fucking girls. Give me the cat. Oh, Joe Rogan's here. Joe Rogan before he became a comedian. Okay, you're here now. Like, I feel... Shark bait, bro. Okay, here's a cat. I feel like the way to properly do it, because I'm doing this kind of in a fucking brain dead way. I think the way to actually do this is have a spreadsheet and know like what confirmed events happen every day, and then prepare for the days. Oh God, wouldn't you be miserable? So she doesn't kill on the first day. Joe Rogan's alive. Who died? Oh, I know who died. Who? Oh, was it the depressed sister? Okay, so it wasn't... So it was Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's a fucking... Perfect teeth, yeah. Ghost again, interesting. That'd be funny, but I feel like this is all, like, coordinated. Let me test you. Nice. Yep, he killed the depressed girl. Because I remember when his eyes were burble. Okay, so what the fuck? Wait. Wait. Wait, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Let me cook. What were the deaths this run? What were the deaths this run? It was the depressed girl. It was a tall guy. The tall guy, the tall man, was killed by her on her first night in. Joe Rogan just came in. It's huge. Huge. Oh. He puked. Never mind. I had the theory. No, it's fucking cooked. I had the theory that visitors only kill if there's more than one. And that's how the game avoids you. That's how you get a no death run. Is by only accepting one possible visitor a night. You just math your way through with the checks. So, because I had her and I had Rogan, so the girl died. But I think when Tall Man died, there was only one visitor. There was only the... Right? When Rogan died, when Tall Man died, there was only her. I don't know anymore. Okay. We're gonna save the energy drinks for dig night. With 3 energy drinks, we can probably dig all the way through. Probably should order cat food now so I can survive those nights. Yeah, we got 3 energy drinks. I feel like we're gonna be get the farthest we have the digging now. And get some cat food so we don't get fucked. Imagine it just becomes a new game. It just becomes Darkest Dungeon. Okay, we're ordering cat food. And then if we get one more phone call, we're going to get more energy drinks. I feel like I can dig all the way through. I feel like I need to mix energy drinks with mushroom. I don't know why, I just have that feeling. Like I eat the mushroom and then I dig. Hello? Oh, it's FEMA again. Man, this game is doing its best to make me hate FEMA. What the fuck? Okay. Here's my priest. At least the little girl gets to stay. Okay. He's just doing his job. Can't do anything. I'm not alone. I love how they flip it around in case you're just doing what I'm doing and skipping dialogue. So it just fucks you over. I've noticed that last run. Okay. Halt your scrutiny until the 3rd sunrise. Why did he say it this time? Why does sometimes he says this line and other times he doesn't? Third sunrise, okay. I'm going to trust him this time, and I'm going to go back. Whoops. All right. Cat food. So it's 2 nights. Oh, fuck, there's more. What? Why is Bob Marley here? Dude! You be seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? But for real with me, dude? What did I just miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way, dude. Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the ball dude. So we all. Oh. I guess that'd be a plan. What's it called? It's a Bruce Willis film where they send a bunch. It's a Bruce Willis film where they train a bunch of. Is it diggers? Is it miners? Should be astronauts. God. Okay. Sorry. Quick tangent. Holy shit. Quick tangent. This is the funniest. It's Armageddon. I'm thinking of Armageddon. That's the movie I'm thinking of. Yeah, Armageddon. Yeah. Okay.
I asked Michael
I'm not gonna. Just listen to this.
why
This is Ben Affleck.
it was easier to train oil drillers to become astronauts than it was to train astronauts to become oil drillers, and he told me to shut the fuck up. So that was the end of that talk. He's like, Ben, just shut up, okay? This is a real plan, all right? I was like, you mean it's a real plan at NASA to train oil drillers? He was like, just shut your mouth.
Good
So
talk,
here's
yeah.
where we demonstrate that, because Bruce is going to tell the guys that
I gotta be honest. A lot of people hate on Michael Bay. I respect him for that. Michael Bay is the kind of guy that knows what he wants and he goes for it. I do not. I look. Unless Michael Bay like sexually harasses somebody, then I take everything back. But no. I think I kind of respect how like into his thing he is, and he doesn't. Okay. He's talking about Armageddon. Dude! I know exactly what I'm saying. You know how sci-fi writers already know what the future's going to be like? Just based on understanding letters. Dude, I need... Look, I'm getting really bad at reading these. When we do... I'll need King Kimo. Holy fuck, I'm so bad at reading these. Come on, let me in. Okay, come on. There's more? Oh, you. Busy day. Okay. Yeah, the entire fucking neighborhood moved in. What the fuck was that? Someone died tonight. Okay, we can't do tests. Third, whatever the fuck it was. We have a visitor. We are aware that we have a visitor. But we cannot test until the third dawn. This is the first dawn. We drink some beer. And we call it a day. Mike, thank you. Sorry. I just sent a banger meme. Bro, the cat's the only one having a good time. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Do I bring him somewhere, I wonder? I wonder if I bring him somewhere. Okay, I can't test anybody. I almost fucked up. Who? They killed the little girl. That was the first time. Oh, man. Motherfuckers killed the little girl. You know what? The answer probably is... What triggers this? Everybody's going to die. I'm fucked. Okay, here comes the jump scare. So everybody died, right? This was what happened last time. Everybody died. Even though I gave the cat the fucking food. Who are you? I'm fucked now. Because everybody died. What happens if there's nobody here when FEMA arrives? Do they take me? If no one's here, like, does FEMA just take me? They're all dead, yeah. They're all gone. They're all gone. Well, you know what that means, right? I don't have to feed the cat tonight. I don't gotta feed the cat tonight. Because there's nobody to die. I think they just went home, you know. Their time was up. Why the fuck is Ash vs Evil Dead here? Is this a FEMA guy? Oh. What's your plan? Okay, come on in. Okay, this is a new guy. I like new guy. Oh, fuck, the conspiracy theorist. Okay. Okay. Fucking Alex Jones with hair is here. Get in. There's more people? Oh, him! He's always been a human, so I kind of trust him implicitly. Okay. I missed the redhead. I can't believe we only got her once. I missed her. Okay. Okay, so next night. Okay, we feed the cat today so nobody dies. I kind of want to talk to these new people and see what they have to say. Talked to you before. You're in the fucking washroom, little bro? Oh, you are. Hope I didn't get you much solar exposure. You're sure you're not with FEMA? Really not with them. I told you I used to fix fridges. I found the uniform in a car. He said he was a programmer. He's lying. Oh yeah, sure. No, he's lying. So he's 1,000% an ex-FEMA guy. He's like super an ex-FEMA guy. Why would he lie about that? I don't like him already. Oh, you, right. What are those papers? Cool. We drink a beer. Okay, we got 3 energy drinks. I'm gonna call. Have you ever picked the option to hand them to FEMA? Yeah, I have. That's if I want, like, I have. I just don't have a reason to do it right now. I thought about giving the burnt guy the FEMA thing since he's gonna die anyway. But also, I suspect he's a human. So, energy drinks, please. Okay, so, dude, we're gonna dig so fucking much. We're gonna dig so fucking much. It's not even funny. We're gonna be digging. We're doing all the digging. We're gonna have 5 energy drinks. We're gonna have 5 digs. Because I kind of suspect that he might be something interesting. Because he's lying to me. So I wonder if he's a FEMA soldier with information that could help me. You know what I mean? Well, doesn't matter because he got taken away. The reason why I'm not giving people away, the old guy hasn't shown up at all, by the way. No, he has. I'm just forgetting. Okay. Or he's a spy reporting from a very important house to Beth. Oh, this fucking cunt. Well, if he was a spy, he got recalled pretty quickly. Oh. Oh, yeah. Bro, we're gonna dig so much. Where is he? Where's bald guy? We're gonna dig so much. Who is this Discord moderator? What? Why do you care? Come on in, I guess. Who's this fucking Sandman character? Come on, no one else is coming. I missed the redhead. Okay. Okay, I wish I had kombucha to save. Okay, I'm gonna do what we call a pro gamer move, okay? There's the thing about these games with no save functions. You could just quit the game to save. That's the beauty. Kingdom Come has the same issue. Oh no, your saves are limited. Well, you can just quit the game and reopen. You can literally just quit the game and reopen. I'm going to start testing now. And if testing fucks shit up for me, I'm just going to reload. I'm not going to test all three of you. Do visitors dream? Do you get any sleep? Like, you see just Sandman? Let us see what changed overnight. See, here's another implication of, like, this being a thing that happens. Are you a vampire? Has some sort of aura. It looks kind of... Again, let's see those teeth, because I have a theory. Okay, he's not a visitor. What the fuck? Again, I feel like this guy is the villain of a different game. Can't believe everybody died. My coat guy got taken away. Is that all the people? Oh, that is all the people. Okay, well, we drink the beer. Hopefully Bald Man shows up tomorrow. Look at that. Look at all that digging we're gonna do. Look at all that digging. Okay, you're gonna get pretty pissed at me, yep. Who? Oh, yeah, I remember you. The shot lady. Come on in. I think... No, you should leave. Because I need the cultist. Where's the bald guy? Yeah. Fuck off. I'm not alone. Okay, bald guy should show up now. Yep. He says different things. He didn't mention the mushroom man this time. Okay. Come on. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a lot of fucking digging today. Oh no, yeah, I do not trust this visitor looking face. You should leave. What's that noise? What's that noise? You're too pointy and even. Okay, well, we're gonna test some people. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna fucking dig and see what happens. We're just gonna dig and see what happens. Mushroom's still here. So we take the mushroom. And then we dig. And then we go back. We drink an energy drink. Oh yeah, baby. And then we dig. Oh, this is gonna be super annoying. Please. And then we go drinking it. Okay, we got 5 of these. Man, we're gonna get all the way to China now, dude. Then we get the mushroom. We're gonna drink one of you. Oh, I can't believe this works. I can't believe this works. We dig the hole. Woo? I don't like this actually. What? So it's 0. So it zeros my energy. Every time I dig, it zeros my energy. So if I were to drink 3, I would only dig for 1. Who's there? Thought I heard something, I think. What are you doing under my house? What? Speak up. My ears are full of dust and soot and I can't hear a damn thing. We're under your house? Let's hope it doesn't fall on our heads. What are you looking for? Shelter, damn it, with the goddamn heat. We barely started digging. What did we hit? A whole tunnel system. No clue who dug it or why. We got an idea, though, that's for sure. We're thinking the visitors use these to move around. Haven't seen any yet, so I can't say for sure. But listen, these tunnels ain't even the weirdest part. There's something else. What is something interesting? There's a hole? A real quiet hum. It never stops. Animals go silent here. Compasses go nuts. One of our guys went in. I stayed up here just in case he needs a hand. Listen, if you're thinking about coming down there, steer clear of the hole. We tried digging near it, and it nearly brought this whole place down on our heads. Okay. I'm going to quit and save again to get a save file right here. And then I'm going to eat the mushroom and jump in the hole. I think they're connected. I think there's a connection there. Okay. So let's see this hole. It's always an Alice in the Borderlands reference. I don't like this game becoming Amnesia. The art style is much scarier. I was playing taking a bath, but I don't want to miss anything. Ah, yes. That is what I want from my viewers. I got the interesting parts to keep you guys hooked. Oh, this is a fucking labyrinth. Where's this hole? Oh, I have a run. I can run. Oh, I can run down here. Oh, I can't run. That's bad. That's not good news. Being able to run is never good news. Whew, boy. Okay. Lots of dead ends. Lots of dead ends. So let's try eating the mushroom and see if something happens. It's all gonna be dead ends. Oh boy. Wait, let's see the mushroom. Okay, so I can't run out here. Oh! It respawned. Okay, let's eat the mushroom. Okay, we ate one mushroom. Do we have any new dialogue with you now that we ate the mushroom? Let me run, please. Same dialogue. He looks like a monkey, no? Okay. Is there a place I can dig? Because this all leads to dead ends. So the mushroom in my system. Yeah, he kind of looks like a monkey, yeah? A little ape. Do you guys remember Conan absolutely destroying the Amnesia game? Okay, this is another angle. Where would I even dig to get there? Okay, do I have to let's do another night and see if something changes tomorrow. Yeah, like a Goku kind of monkey. Yeah, the humanoid monkey hybrid, yeah. The tail. It's a lot of fucking... It's a lot of... shoe prints. Okay. People are... Okay. Oh! I don't have it. Okay. Fuck! Could you not have come like 5 minutes later? Earlier? Okay. Check my eyes. I can't believe he came right after the FEMA guy. Also, what did I do the first time they gave me the red head? Okay. Anything new down here? I missed the redhead. Okay, do you have any new dialogue, sir? Back again, huh? You speaking quieter now, or is it just me going down from the hum? Well, spit it out. Your friend's not back yet? My boys? Nah, they're fine. One went in deep, but he'll be back. Knows how to sniff out an exit, that one. See that rope? The rope's taut? I mean, he's still down. They're working. We know something was wrong. Have you looked into the hole yourself? Aren't you worried if something happened to your friends? Visitors? That's what I've been saying. We think those tunnels are theirs, and that the hole might have been some kind of gate. Like a boulder's gate? What if the answers are down there? Not all of them, sure, but Why'd they come up? What about? Just think about it. One trip down and maybe we'll finally figure it out. I'd go myself, but someone's got to keep the rope steady, yeah? You don't look... I'm down. Do I have to, like, survive one more night for him to let me down? No, I can't interact with the rocks. I've tried. I want to see if any of them moved, though, but no. If I survive one more night, will he let me go down? That sounded more sexual than I wanted. Because FEMA's going to take people, right? And if FEMA... How many people do I have left? Oh. We eat the mushroom. We eat the mushroom, then we come down. We eat the mushroom, then we come down. For sure. It might not be related at all. It might be super related. We eat the mushroom, then we come down. Also, all we needed was 2 energy drinks, which is good to remember in the future. All it takes is 2 energy drinks to fully dig this thing out. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, man. Okay, I'm coming down. Yo, he looks rough. Is him the only 3D model we have outside of the Mr. Rogers? Well, see ya. Why do I feel like the Elden Beast is about to pop up? But a dragon? We're gonna fight Renala, the queen of the full moon. Who are you? Oh. Oh! If only those frozen hands could love me. Could you ever manage that? Congratulations. You emerge into an odd space. A hallway stretches before you with a desk at the end. Where am I? In these... Everything I touch one day be yours. In these sorrowful lands, everything is geared for winter. Thick walls, thick coats, thick dreams, thick... You know what? How lovely that this long night is coming to an end. Daylight is near. Shall I keep hold of your shadow? I can see you want me to. You have no reason to fear. There's nothing left to be afraid of. The road twisted into slippery knots, then broke apart. Am I dead? Is this the end? Am I... Is it changing? Dead? What does it truly mean to be dead? Maybe we should simply fell asleep and we have found each other within a dream. We are alike in that way. I am the unwanted sibling, the outcast in the family of humanity. What do I do now? Is there nothing else? Of course. This tiny kingdom has swallowed so much sleep. Where do you want to go? I skipped a line. Fuck! I wish there was a way to read lines I skipped accidentally. No, you don't want to see them. You're tired. I know where you need to go. To where motif mirrors are plentiful. Such a land a sense of abundance. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. We are gonna go this way. Okay, we can't go this way. Okay, good ending unlocked. What the fuck is this? Yo, Mr. Rogers is gonna be pissed when he comes by. Let me tell you. So death was mentioned, both by the cultists, by the bald guy, and I think by the cat lady. Yes, it is that farm. Old Yeller's here somewhere. Well, I'm sorry I'm that kind of gamer, but I gotta look behind the house before I go in. Is this the same house? Layout looks similar. Window here. Yet you can't run here. I cannot. The window that I can't look at. Yeah, it is the exact same house. There's a window here that I can't look at. Wait, was there a window there? I got the feeling it's the same house. Okay, I'm not a visitor. Let me in. Woo? Holy shit. Okay. Am I dead? Can I watch a movie or something? Is anyone here? You are the house of... Day and night mean nothing here. I don't know how long I've been here. But now I feel calm. So very calm. It's so very still. There's nothing more to hinder you here. I hear no footsteps, no voices, no sounds. I don't remember how I got here. I don't know how to leave. This seems horrifying, but I don't really want you. I just hope this lasts a little longer. I wonder what it all meant. Why was I allowed in? Will someone come for me? I wish I could meet them again. Who's them? But that could wait. I am tired. I'll just rest a while. Credits? Oh, we get credits for this one. Okay, we beat the game. The achievement I got was Meet Death. Huh. Okay. Okay. So under the house. There is a cosmo. Well, it's what I would describe as a cosmic entity that calls itself Death. It didn't take me to the Mushroom Land. It was its own thing. I thought there would be a bunker or something down there. What happened to the miners that jumped in before me? Okay. Is she the cause of all this? Whatever that thing downstairs is. Because Mr. Rogers mentions that he's not leading the pack. The cat lady says that she picked the big dumb idiot, which I think is Mr. Rogers. And you only get that dialogue by getting the cat. And you need the cat to get this ending. So I'm assuming they're related. The cultists of death. And she was giving visions. Shoot the bald man, yes? What was this ending called? What? Okay, it's this ending. One heavy step across the line and everything you feared loses its weight. Time has vanished, leaving only a cold... I love how many cold references are in this. Okay. We got 30 minutes. We're not going to get a new ending. And I'm probably not going to play this game anymore. At least not on stream, because I want to play different things. I think 3 days is good enough for this. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up the wiki. I'm going to open up the wiki, and we're going to have a look at these endings. And I want to theorize. No, I am not a human wiki. I'm not, like, there's only so many times I can play this. So let's check what the other let's check what we gotta do to get the other endings, and we'll see what happens. Okay, there we go. There we go. I want to look at characters. I want to look at okay. Here's what I want. I want characters. I want identifications. I want locations. This is what we want. Okay, well, let's look at locations first. So there's the house in the basement. Okay, let's actually not look at location. We'll look at location in a second. Let's look at visitors, Death Cult, FEMA, channel, guests. The visitors are the... Jesus Christ. The visitors are the primary threat faced in No, I'm Not Human. They are creatures that appear human except for small details. Well, some of those visitors had huge details. They are creatures... Most visitors are hostile. Why most? And if the player lets in 2 or more visitors, they will begin to kill any human present. Oh! So it is... Okay, so I guess I had... So when a tall man died, I had 2 visitors. I just don't remember. So it is a 2 visitor rule. Okay, I was wondering, because that'd be a way to make that mechanic work. If you can't tell the visitors by the sprites, you have to use math to get your way through it. Let's open her true, because I'm curious about what her deal was. Seductive woman. We'll have her here for a second later. So it's okay. So they only kill if there's 2 or more. Why is Sonic the Hedgehog here? They only kill if there's 2 or more. And they kill the protagonist. I'm guessing there's an ending where they kill you. They seem to have been previously human and are stated to have originally been buried, causing many to have dirty fingernails from digging themselves out of the ground. A majority of visitors are not aware that they are visitors. Those who are aware of their visitor nature will often be violent and threaten humans for fun or attempt to reject this fact. It is unclear whether the term visitor was associated with the mysterious creatures. Why the term visitor? However, during the opening dialogue with the neighbor, he offers a theory. Stay hydrated, kids. Their origin as a monster emerging from the underground to visit the surface, their disturbing habit of entering human homes in an attempt to kill its inhabitants. Okay. Signs of someone being a visitor. The reporter on television informs viewers of signs to watch for in each morning broadcast. The full release of No, I'm Not a Human will include more signs that the player is able to check. These are the currently known signs. Perfectly white teeth, dirty fingernails, bloody shot eyes, harmless armpits, black patches in aura photos. We've seen those. Blurred photos only in the VHS demo. There's a VHS demo of this game? Insect inside ears, only in the full release. Bleeding gums, including the teeth option, only in the full release. Skin irritation. Oh, we've seen some people with skin irritation. Rapid pupil movement. Fungal. Oh, we saw some people with... I had fungal growth underneath my arms. Right after shooting a visitor, this player screen will distort, showing a creepy pale face for a split second. This is a confirmation of the guest's true form. However, if the player shoots too many visitors in a small range of days, there's a chance that this distortion will not occur even if the guest is a visitor, in order to increase ambiguity. I don't like that, especially because the sprite is different already. Another thing that distinguishes visitors from human is that a visitor will have an explicit corpse, although blurred, when being shot, while humans will simply turn into 3 body bags. Behind the scrambled words. In the Violent Horror Stories anthology, the main menu sequence displays a cluster of scribbled glitch-like words following the phrase, "No, I'm not human, I'm a..." Occasionally, some of these words become readable in the red font, revealing a cryptic identifiers. These words are interpreted as hints towards the true nature of the visitors and their roles in the game's political setting. Okay, they're terrible, I guess. Trivia. According to the Violent Horror Stories anthology, Game Files, the blurry photo mechanic was originally intended to be fully visible gameplay feature, not just flavor text. Several guests confirmed to be visitors have visibly distorted photos, included in their sprite images. Additionally, there's an image labeled photo frame, which appears to be part of the scrap feature. As the visitors have dirty fingernails, bloodshot eyes, and perfectly white teeth, similar to veneers, it is implied they're potentially corpses. Yeah, that we got that. I'm so fascinated by this game. The Death Cult, a religious group that formed after the sun's explosion and the arrival of visitors. In the apocalyptic world of No, I'm Not a Human, its adepts worship her, a superhuman entity that is death itself. We're going to open that up too, because I'm going to read about her in a second. The Death Cult have been noticed by FEMA after engaging in numerous illegal activities, including ritual sacrifice, worship of unknown identities, and possible ties to visitors themselves. That's all? Cool, I guess I gotta read the endings to know more. We're gonna read you in a second. Guests. Guests refers to humans and visitors who are seeking to take shelter in the protagonist's house. It is up to the players to decide whether to let him in. A visitor will only start killing human guests after at least one other visitor has entered the house. Okay, so you need 2 visitors for kills to start happening. Which implies that every time someone died, I had 2 visitors in, which I fucked up, I guess. In the VHS anthology demo, humans and visitors are predetermined. Oh, so in the demo that Chemo played, they're predetermined. Okay. The VHS anthology is the demo. Meaning the guests will always stay the same species throughout the runs. In the Steam Next Fest demo and full release of the game, the humans and visitor roles are mostly randomized, aside from certain characters that play key roles in the progression of the story or their own lore. The player receives a guest at night, and they may talk or check them for visitor signs during the day, albeit with limited energy. The protagonist's source supply of energy supposedly stems from an extreme heat originating from the sun. In the VHS anthology demo, both speaking and checking the guests costs energy. In the Steam Next Fest demo, only checking the guests, if speaking cost energy, I'd be fucked. When allowed in the house, each guest will take refuge in a specific room they are tied to, excluding the main hallway. Only one guest takes shelter in the protagonist's bedroom, the seductive woman. As of the Steam demo, guests will have additional dialogue with the protagonist in their intro sequences if another guest is already occupying their spot, providing a reason as to why their presence is keeping them from entering. The player can decide if they want to let him in, but kick out the existing guest. One instance occurs when the angry man will arrive where he will... Okay, the twin shoe spot. Okay. Oh, this is the guest is in the game or not. Was any guests cut? No guests were cut. Cool. All characters already appeared in the previous version of the game. The old lady appears as a ghost. Okay. Since the neighbor's daughter appeared in a game trailer, the neighbor himself appearing is guaranteed. Okay. Despite being human, they can also carry a visitor signs. The supposed visitor signs documented by the news aren't unusual to observe in the average person. Thus, the player must be cautious when deciding whether to shoot a guest. Certain guests are also predisposed to possess some visitor traits because of their unique appearance or traits. Appearance. When killed, a guest will turn to a collective of 3 garbage bags if they were human, and will appear as a mutilated corpse if they were a visitor. The gore of the visitors' dead bodies is censored with pixelation effect. A short sequence of eerie twisted faces will quickly flash on the screen after a visitor has been executed. Okay, we've seen this. Okay. The channel. I want to read about this, the female TV presenter. Although her affiliation with CR channel is questionable, as her appearance seems to be the result from a hijack of a regular news broadcast, the female TV presenter takes over as the main speaker during the interruption. Her only appearance occurs on the 8th day of the month and focuses on the newly disclosed visitor signs, which refers as pseudoming inudents. Okay. Okay. Bro, I'm so fascinated by this. I feel like I'm reading like the Five Nights at Freddy's wiki when it came out. Okay. $47,000. The start of the first. Let me. My eyes are starting to hurt. Wait, my eyes are starting to hurt. Let me turn on the lights because reading a lot of information with the lights off. Holy, okay. Wow, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. My eyes were starting to hurt me. I'm kind of frustrated with that True Cold. I'm wondering if the endings will have more of that. I have the death tab open here that we're gonna have a quick read, and I have the endings tab open somewhere here. Here. So I'm leaving those for last. So I'm gonna see if there's any answers. I'm reading I'm going through. I'm leaving the best for last. So I'm going through these first, and then I will get to what I assume is gonna have the big answers. But so far, I would assume we already have stuff answered from the visitor page. FEMA agents typically wear orange or yellow hazmat suits with an A and B levels of protection. According to the EPA protection levels, this means that they are either equipped with a hazmat suit that is enclosed with full face gaze mask, they use a side-mounted filter, or a fully enclosed hazmat suit with a breathing apparatus built inside of the suit itself. For example, the FEMA staff that can be seen outside of the window during the 4th night wear a level A fully encapsulated hazmat suit, and the FEMA agents that visit you on the 5th night wears a B-level suit with a rifle slung over their shoulders. The start of the first day, I'm going, no. Okay, we don't want the background. A small group of female employees will be seen. I love this wiki. Feels like it was written before the game came out, which is annoying. I guess the game just came out, but I kind of wish I had more to... Wait! He's a guy? Oh, you're a dude? You're a man? What? What is this? What? Is that why he is cold? We're just looking at different people. What the fuck? Okay. Guess we're reading about you in a second. FEMA agent works for FEMA by gathering test subjects for the experiments to find signs of visitors. He usually gathers guests from homeowners. His boss has become increasingly demanding for more test subjects in order to get more specific, significant results by having a larger sample size. FEMA suit guy was a former member of FEMA, that's what I thought, before being fired for giving the widowed woman the corpse of her husband back. That's interesting. Oh, you can call them ahead of time? Interesting. You get an achievement. It's a reference to Fahrenheit. Interesting. Okay. Okay, as you mentioned, Cole, there are not a lot of answers here, I feel like. I guess we look at the endings now, and then we look at the characters individually. Oh, VHS stands for Violent Horror Stories. That's probably the name of the demo. Is there a okay? Okay. Let's just check this. So the bar guy. Oh, okay. The bar guy is always human. We were right about that one. The firefighter is also human. I kind of suspected. Okay. Little girl's always human. Neighbor's always human. Who the fuck is Wireface? A widow woman is also always human. Nice. The teacher. We had her once or twice, I think. Oh, the coat guy, the FEMA guy is always human, which makes sense considering he's FEMA. Oh, coat guy is always... You're always a visitor? Oh, you're always a visitor. Absolute. Damn. The immortal man is always a visitor? Holy fuck, I can't believe this. You're always a visitor? And I fell for it, too, because I didn't see any signs on him. Okay, we're going to keep you open. Who's the old... Wait. She was a visitor? Okay. And she was taken away. Holy fuck. I think she might have been the one then that killed the tall man. And everybody else is randomized. What the fuck is it? Is it Mr. Rogers? What the fuck is it? Pale visitor is Mr. Rogers, yeah? We probably want to have that open. Okay, let's look at the endings. Let's look at the endings. We're gonna keep this open in case there's someone I missed that I want to talk about. Endings. For a demo, the article covers the ending, the dialogue, and sure enough. Okay. Child of Doom? Oh, there's an ending connected to the redhead? There's an ending where you join FEMA? Okay. Let's read the endings one by one, and then we'll read how to get them. So ending 1, the Child of Doom. A shot thundered through the milk of the fog, and above the crowd rose wings that reeked of ash. Let the seductive woman enter the house. When interacting with her, always pick the kindest and most non-confrontational dialogue option. Okay, I'd be fucked because it was very confrontational with her. On the 4th day after her arrival, she will meet an inevitable death. The player must then interact with the curtains in the bedroom and search the house to locate the fetus, which can be found in 2 different spots inside. The following night, the child will be seen drinking a dog's milk. Observing the scene and looking through the peephole will trigger the ending cutscene. Can I see the ending cutscene? Well, I guess we can watch them in a second. Let's let me read them and we watch them. No, I am not a human endings. I don't want to. I just want to see the endings. I don't want them explained. I just want a video with all the endings. I don't want explanations. I just want the endings. Where's the baby ending? Is the baby? This looks like okay. This is the baby ending. Let's see the baby ending that we heard about. And you guys told me not to trust her. Okay, so she dies. Fucking what? You get the fetus. It's always hiding somewhere. Then on the night, you sense a presence nearby. You saw the child, yes, but that's not what this is about. Something keeps watching you. A choking fog smothers the world, swallowing every sound. Its silence envelops the world like concrete. It sounds like people are whispering. It's cultists. You call out, but the air falls still. Is meeting them a good omen? Or are they harbingers of a disaster? The child stirs in their arms. It can no longer bring life to this world. At least I don't think it can. It is our salvation or damnation. Panic grips you. The three of them yank the child in opposite directions. You raise your gun and fire blindly, somewhere, anywhere. Oh. It's her again. Is it the neighbor? What's happening? That's what I'm saying. What is this? Why is everyone dressed up like that? Yeah, what the fuck? More figures emerge from within the fog. You're the prophet, a woman says. Don't you see? You name the sins of this world. You are our salvation. The child would have led us to a kingdom of horror, a dark temptation. But you will drive the darkness away. What the fuck am I watching? And usher the coming of paradise. Your sacrifice will save us all. Her words be paralyzed. What is this madness? Whatever they mean, one thing is sure, the child is no longer among the living. Who knows what they will do to you? Okay, they're gonna crucify her like Jesus. Okay, interesting. The rogue messiah. You know what, Cold? We came in here looking for answers, and we're just leaving with more questions. What the fuck? Okay, that was the baby ending. Ending to the end. The basement became a universe. What? The basement became a universe. Windows blinked shut. Voices merged with the ticking clock. The sun fades out. But the torment does not end so gently. On the 13th day of the month, before boarding up the windows on day... Oh, you board up the windows eventually? Oh, man. I kind of wish I had survived further to see what that looked like. Before boarding up the windows on day 14th, the player must ensure that only humans, besides the cashier girl, remain inside the house. If the player is completely alone, the same ending will occur. So I guess this is a I win end. If you get on the day 14th, I guess this is you win. And this is the version where you lose. The visitors were The visitors were here all along. A warm breath in the dark. A cruel whisper at your back. You will never see light again, should it ever return. The 13th day of the month before boarding up the windows on the 14th, the player needs to keep at least one visitor inside the house. Okay. Well, let's see those endings. We've seen it. We've seen Entrance to Death is the one I just did, yeah? Also it's also the longest ending. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, this is one of the boarding ups ending. This is one of the boarded up endings. What was the line? This world's cursed, but maybe there will still be a chance to survive. Okay, windows are boarded up. Together with the survivors, you make your way down to the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ratio carefully, your food storage should last for a month or two. That's not a lot of time. That is not a lot of time. You see the door. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stairs. Cold, calculating alien. Wait, what? Code mentioned? The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans who let you to your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. A small, lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. What? It's hard to hold on to. So this is the ending with no visitors. The pain fades as you slip further away. This is what happens if you survive all the 14 days. Welcome me. Okay, this is cosmic horror. So it sounds like he was eaten alive. Fuck. Okay, what's the version where imposters are inside? You make your down several survivors. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. Okay, a month or two. It's not bad. Fuck, I'm tired. You see the doors. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. Waiting for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. I think they just mislabeled the endings, no? Some hope the sun will finally burn the ground to ash or fade to darkness. Others seek the end on their own terms. Yeah, they just mislabeled the endings. Dragging out the inevitable is more painful than a swift end. No one envies the living. One day, you catch an announcement on the radio. Yeah, they traded the endings. Solar activity is fading. Scientists predicted in a couple of days it will be safe to go outside during daylight hours in a few days' time. You feel disappointment? You realize you lived through this year after year. You realize you lived through this year after all. But then what? Will next summer be the last? The thought of waiting for the end is suffocating burden. But at least one of the others seems happy. Who knows? Maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you. Okay. That was interesting. May death cleanse us of our sins. They prayed for the final silence. Perhaps their plea was finally heard. It's quiet out there. Keep all the deaf cult peons inside the house until the deaf cult leader makes their second visit. During this time, the player must not kill them personally, allow them to be killed by visitors during the night, or let them be taken away by FEMA. If these conditions are fulfilled, I can't believe I did this once. Yeah, that's, cold. I'm still holding on to hope that, like, one of these endings is just like, okay, here's the answers. But, like, I'm just getting more questions. During the time, the player must not kill them personally or allow them I can't believe I accidentally did this and then didn't get the ending. If these conditions are fulfilled, the deaf cult leaders will offer the protagonists a chance to join their ranks and become of their worshippers of death. Accepting will trigger the ending cutscene. I was never offered this chance, was I? I don't remember being offered this, but I did this once though. I did. Mushroom ending, killer ending, welcome to FEMA ending, fatal child ending. What is it? Okay, here comes this ending. Yeah. Cultist ending. This is the one. Maybe you were busy being murdered. Yeah, maybe I had to wait for like a third visit. Yeah, it's a third visit. Oh, but everything is fine, isn't it? Your flock are fine, yes. I shouldn't linger. I'll be moving on. Take your freaks with you. So, the day of her arrival is nigh. If it's of course we don't understand, what really matters is we're all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. Cycle of rebirth, little more than an endless torment of short breaks between. The death herself, she might spare us from the world, the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling her, to her. This isn't a daycare. Were they truly bothering you so much? Perhaps the peace not what you earn after all. I take my leave of gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join our right and find peace. Come, brother, hold our hand as we march towards death. Yeah, it definitely did one more visit at least. Okay, let's see what happens. Rejoice. Okay, I didn't want to read it anyway. It's all good. Today, brothers, we find ourselves. Okay, what? First, we shall attend to our preparation. The time is well over. The flock will stop suffering as it said. We give the names of death. Those who know their deaths will remain. They will be taken just like us. This is how we shard our room. This is how it's named now. We too will receive names. This is it. The time has come. Brothers, let us call upon her. We are ready. Fuck! Why are you clicking so fast? Fear and corruption of her word kept us from her embrace. Not to pass into nothingness, but to return to death. We surrender our bodies unto death's embrace to find peace in what lies beyond. Well, go. It's hard to earth, but you're gonna club. More than lives, alone. Excuse me. But now we walk the path in the ways of old. She shall cradle us all. Shall she? None shall be forsaken. Destiny 2 reference. Even death herself shall ascend. Do you feel it? She is here. A voice echoes in the air, its owner unclears a black hole again. You appeared from nowhere, drawing eyes upon yourself. What? We must act now. Some doors are best left closed. Come, I will hide you. I shall return you to where you always meant to be. Okay, and the house again. Okay, so this is the same entity from the ending in the basement. The ending in the basement, you find her. And on this ending, you summon her. I am not convinced she's a bad guy. I am sorry. You're never meant to survive the madness of the cosmos. I will preserve your memory. Okay, so my understanding right now is that this being of death is some sort of cosmological being trying to protect humanity by getting like a fraction of it left and placing it somewhere in like a pocket dimension where they can live forever. Almost like Brainiac in the Superman shit. That's what I'm feeling right now, but I'm getting more questions than the ending. Okay. Ending 5, Welcome to FEMA. They carried you away under sirens, leaving all your memories behind. If only you could return, just to take the poster with you. Call FEMA 3 times through the run, starting from the moment the FEMA phone number is displayed on the television. Once you have FEMA's notice, hand 3 of them to any other guests. Always choose the most compliant options when talking to the FEMA agent, including asking if you should pack when you first get approached, and ask if you should get a hazmat suit when given the option. Do not question their motives or intentions, and eventually, you wake up in the night being unable to check the windows. Upon looking through the peephole, the agent says you've shown initiative and offers you a job at FEMA. Accept the offer, and the cutscene and the ending will roll. That's a cool ending, but the bootlicker ending. Where is it? Is it the FEMA ending? Is it right here? No. The killer ending. I'm curious about this one. Welcome to FEMA. Hello! Holy fuck, this guy's insane. We need people like you to join us. Why me? You're resourceful, proactive. Okay, I didn't want to read the dialogue anyway. Let's just give us the ending, I guess. I'm ready. Okay, Cole. Thank you for hanging out, Cole. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll probably end stream and watch this offline. I really appreciate you hanging out, my friend. This game was really fun. It was a really good recommendation. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being you. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, take care, my friend. Bye-bye. God, I'm exhausted, you. I don't know if there's still anybody here, but if you are here, I'm probably going to watch these things offline. I'm also exhausted, and I kind of want to see this on the TV. Okay. You guys take care, Troop. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.